See what I'm saying? There's no rules to this music. Do whatever we want. Making hits. For today's video, we're gonna be figuring out how to get to the bottom of making your beat, having its own little spice to it. Nobody's trying to hear these like really cookie cutter two-step hi-hat beats. Trying to hear some unique stuff. So I want to show you guys a bunch of concepts and things you can apply into your beats, because a lot of this it's more about like, yo, you gotta come to a track, and when you're making a beat, this is how you gotta think about approaching it. Before we get in the video though, 3,000 likes. I'm gonna send a bunch of commenters. I've been doing it for my last few videos. It's my favorite time of year, Christmas time, and I'm gonna give a bunch of commenters some of my new stuff I've been working on. Join my Discord below. Strong Cody Chords, 17,000 members and counting now. Mad loops. I'm talking like 200, 300, 400, probably thousands of loops in there at this point. Yeah, hit the sub, bro. I don't ever say this. Hit the sub button, please. We trying to go crazy on here. Yeah, let's jump into this. This was the sample that I had. With old music like that, I think that was from like 75. Nothing's on time ever. Even when they play it, everything's live, so they're just recording. Nothing's all gonna be like perfectly on time. I had to go through here and kind of sauce it up and make sure everything was hitting where it should be. We're gonna start just the 145. We're just gonna add a little bit of effects to this just to give room, because one important thing with drums, bro, is we need room. If the sample or the loop or whatever is taking up too much room from your low end, your high end, whatever, you're just not gonna have your drums be the main part. It's not gonna really stand out. It's just gonna be the sample or loop, just melody, just overpowering everything. So let's spice this up. I want to add stuff to this that's more felt than like actually heard, unless you really break it down, because we're all producers. We little audio files, just like listening, dissecting beats when we hear it in the club in our head. Just give some little ear candy. Like this is harsh, obviously. For the melody, I'm just gonna pull this shit back. And now it's felt. You feel it more. Honestly, we could do it again. We can add another thing. You don't got to go overboard with a bunch of plugins. It's more about just getting that feel of whatever you want. This is way more of a personal preference type of thing here. So now we got a good little basis to start here, so we can start building out the drums. Let's just build out a mad simple pattern. We can go like with more of an NY drill vibe in this, but it's more based on starting with fundamentals. We're gonna come in here, every other one, bring it over, just because this is the drill vibe. Do whatever bounce you want. You can literally make this into a normal beat. We're gonna go stupid simple. I'm just gonna show you guys how to embellish everything. So you got your notes, right? Add some stops into everything, but everything's built off of a foundation. My best idea come when I'm like literally humming. I might sound stupid, bro, but I'm just in here like And that's how you come up with cool bounces. I don't know who's calling me. Craig from Detroit? I ain't worried about that. Here's one thing I've talked about. If you want to make yourself sound unique, but you don't want to like do this thing where like you just clutter everything, bro. You don't want to have shit going like this. You don't want shit being like this the whole time. You don't want to do this. And sometimes it sounds cool, but when you actually get an artist on it, it's like gonna be too much if you're doing this with the entire thing. Because I know how some of you people are. You guys like to go way too hard sometimes with drums, and you don't leave any space, and it just literally feels like a beat you're trying to make for a beat battle. It's all about taste. You gotta just hear the end product with the overall thing, not just the little producer part of the beat. So what we could do over here that'll sound fire is just do some like panning. Just push everything into a very like sub-compartmentalized part of the track, like towards the 4th bar or whatever, the 8th bar, wherever you want it to be. Don't even gotta be there. It could just be like a section. But don't be going stupid with the entire thing, bro. Let it breathe a little bit. You could really have it like this. And then right here, you see how like I'm at this little part, I'm gonna do like a little flare type of thing over here too. Just have it be like that's kind of the vibe. Have that sing with it. I know you can hear the guitar in the That's hard. That's boom. Bust it, boy. Yeah. Hard. You see though, like you just accent certain parts. Specifically talking about the 808s, really good tip is just add that flare in very like short bursts. Don't be doing that the whole time, bro. It's gonna sound OD if you just going stupid. If you had slides going the entire time the pattern's going, nobody's ever gonna be able to catch a flow on your track. So you're just gonna be making an instrumental, which is cool too. But I'm trying to get y'all tracks with artists. Let's just take the snare for example. This is what we would call just a basic drill snare. Do whatever the you want. You don't gotta just do the basic. That'd be hard. Oh, if that sounds good right there, why wouldn't you just leave it? Why would you just try to do some like basic bro? Do whatever you want for the actual track. Just think about giving pockets for people, bro. They need pockets to get the off their chest. And this just right here, bro, it already gave it its own vibe. The hi-hats are dumb simple. We can spice everything up. While I'm on this point, let's bring all these in the mixer. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I get excited about this type of stuff. All these plugins that you got, these aren't just for melodies. These are for whatever you want it to be. They could be for the drums. They could be for the hi-hats. They could be for the 808s. They could be for the side chain. I don't know. Do whatever you want with these things and start experimenting, bro. Like, watch. I'm gonna throw this on the hi-hats, Echo Boy. Let's just throw Echo Boy. I got a cool setting. Give it a little bit of a different bounce compared to what it was. Oh, it's a little harsh. Just turn it down. Oh, you want to do different? Boom, flanger. Nothing matters, bro. The rules to music are do whatever the you want to do because there really aren't any rules. What would that be? An oxymoron? The rule are there are no rules. Even more snare. Watch. Everything could just be a little bit of an extra little flair. Feel me? You smell me? You picking up what I'm putting down? You setting on what I'm putting up? What? And you want to get even saucy? You want to get even a little more spicy? You want all the ladies flocking to you to be like, oh my god, you made this beat? My fucking god, you made this shit? We're gonna come over here and I'm holding control shift as I highlight all these low notes and we gonna hit them with the alt R. And what it's gonna do is let you operate this thing over here. That's gonna make the sounds pan back and forth. So now you're gonna have these accent snares just bouncing ear to ear. And if you don't like that everything, it seems like it's a little biased to one side, switch it. These are all things that are more felt than actually heard in the track unless you're actually breaking it down, but you feel it. And that's why you don't need to go in here and also add open hat, also add 10 perks, also add 20 risers and stuff, bro. You just do the right stuff to a small amount of patterns and you do it with taste. It's gonna fill the beat out. You don't need to go crazy. I went through that phase where I'm trying to make really simple stuff that is catchy, but then I found out it's really not that it's more simple. It's just more tasteful in my opinion. And the complexity comes with how you're gonna decide what the focal point is or how you're gonna flip this into being something that sounds different with still a minimal amount of sounds. That's like the art form to me. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I'm gonna put a kick. It's like an anti-drop kind of. That'll be the little vibe for the track. Feel like it's supposed to drop. It doesn't drop. It doesn't drop. Or we just move that over there. Let this breathe at the end a little bit. Let's spice up the hi-hats a little bit more. Last thing I'm gonna put is just a triangle. That's kind of all the little accent stuff it needs as far as like perks and whatever goes. How are we gonna make this come in 5? Because we don't need to do too much more with this part. What we gotta do is find a way to make this thing come in like unique. Oh yeah, we just going with the phase mixers to start off. You feeling it, right? It's coming in. We're gonna have it drop into this pre-hook area. So we gotta make this come in like really smooth. So let's find a nice riser. Perfect. Let it breathe. What I'm thinking here for this verse part is I want to just have everything come in mad smooth, have a lot of space, hella space, because the verse is where the artist is definitely gonna go stupid. Perfect. I like this. Another thing is just add mad breaks in your beats. Actually, a lot of the times the engineers will do it for you, but it's not bad to like try and feel out these pockets. Just start humming in your head, start rapping stuff, start singing stuff, trying to do melodies, and then feel where these like pockets of like breaks fit. Even if it don't look like right on the screen. I added this love filter, so this is how it will transition into the last part of the verse, and then we'll just have this rap back up. Comes in like slowly, give it a unique, different vibe. Do you smell me? You see what I'm saying? You let that breathe if you want. Have that just have 808s. Have that come in halfway through the 808. Have that come in with just the snares and the hi-hats. Let it breathe. Boom. Have the come in second half with the other thing. Use the second part of the 808. See what I'm saying? There's no rules to this music. Do whatever we want. Making hits! So moral of the story is, want to make unique beats, think outside of the box. Plugins aren't reserved to just your melodies. The bounces, all you got to think about is just like doing bursts of fire. Boom. All these little things, all the little accents with little velocities, these all add vibes to the track. The fact that we pan these makes your shit sound a little bit more unique. And then you just add your own flavor to everything and add them things that make things feel familiar to an artist, so they pick your beat, so that you're not using a goddamn outlet, a cup as a goddamn clap. That you know that don't gotta be the case. You can make things that sound familiar and make it twisted into your own, and that's how music grows and progresses, and that's how we got to here today. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like, subscribe, get this video 3,000 likes. Like I said, bunch of commenters, getting some cool stuff once this hits that. Link to everything in the description. Love you guys. Give me some more suggestions on some videos to do. There's a little bit of a different vibe. Hopefully you learned something. Thank you guys.